Hey, it's Mark with another Super Bowler Smash Attack video, and today we're going against a corner town hall base, and this is actually kind of an interesting attack. The first step is to kind of check to see if the town hall can be taken down by the Flame Flinger, and when I look at this base with that invisibility tower there, and the fact that the town hall is somewhat deep into the base. I mean, it is off to the corner, but there's a lot of buildings here that the Flame Flinger would have to get through to be able to get to the town hall. Normally, I would not be thinking that I'm going to be taking down the town hall. When I did this attack in Legends League, I was just kind of thinking that, you know, I'm probably not going to be able to 3-star this base because it just isn't that great for this army. And the reason why is, well, for the reason we talked about, just that the town hall doesn't seem like I'll be able to get it down with the Flame Flinger, first of all. And the other thing that causes a problem with this this layout for this army is that these expos are they're all ground expos, and so they have huge range. And so, you know, putting something over at the 3 o'clock side or the 9 o'clock side is just, you know, it's kind of a problem. And I guess I could put something in at 12 o'clock and maybe work to come in from one of those two sides. But when I saw all these ground expos, I'm just thinking my Warden's going to get targeted, and I'm going to lose my Warden ability. You know, that type of a thing. And so, yeah, I had to kind of quickly decide what to do here. And I don't know if it was the best entry or not, but at least it was kind of an interesting, kind of an experiment. Yeah. And so if I do come in from 6 o'clock with the Flame Flinger, and that's what I'm going to do on this base, spoiler alert, then that means the Grand Warden is either going to be at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So if it's if the Warden is on the bottom side, as opposed to like if I'm attacking from the top edge, I'm a little bit less worried about this ground expo, because the Warden is going to be more kind of, you know, going for these buildings down in this area. And so I'm hoping that ground expo, the Grand Warden, just never gets into range. And that was kind of on the fly, my quick decision making on that one. The other thing on this one, from going from 6 o'clock with the Flame Flinger, is that it does kind of work out nice that there is a defense on this corner. And the reason why is because, you know, so I'll put a Yeti down. I always do that just to be able to get, you know, it's tanking for the Flame Flinger, but it's also to kind of trigger Teslas and that type of thing, and traps and everything. So it's good though that there's a defense on that corner, because when I put the Flame Flinger down in it and it targets that building, the Fire Spirit's residual damage is gonna burn through this wall, and so that will allow the Flame Flinger to enter in through that wall and get closer to these buildings, closer to the town hall. For the same reason, these walls, as the Flame Flinger continues to, you know, kind of take out these other walls, or these other defenses, these walls will kind of burn down as well. And so that just allows the Flame Flinger to kind of enter into the base better. You know, so that's a good thing. These buildings in the center here are they're all, the one thing that is helping is they're nice and compact in here. And so with the Fire Spirits from the Flame Flinger, these buildings are gonna kind of go down quicker because of that residual damage happening. And the fact that the walls are burning down so that the Flame Flinger can enter in from 6 o'clock, it means that I can use the Super Wallbreak to like get into this compartment where that that mortar is, and that's going to be the compartment that I want to go in, just along, kind of in this compartment, along next to the town hall compartment, but not this compartment. I could maybe go in that compartment, but it's going to be trickier to do that. This one with the mortar makes more sense just because the wall break is going to be much easier. To get that wall break on that elixir storage compartment definitely is going to be trickier because this mortar has got to go down first so the super wall break doesn't target this wall, and that archer tower is probably got to go down first too before the super wall break. But otherwise, the super wall break will break into that compartment. So that's definitely a trickier compartment to get into with just one super wall break. And then once the troops get into this channel, I'll be able to use a jump to get out of that. You know, kind of somewhere where this scattershot is. And then I'll have another jump to be able to get the troops out to the back side. Yeah, so that's the game plan, and let's see how things kind of pan out here. The Yeti goes down with the Flame Flinger right behind, kind of the normal entry. Flame Flinger is going for the Wizard Tower, and I'm just kind of waiting a little bit there just to make sure that nothing crazy is happening with the Flame Flinger before I put the Warden down. Plus, the Warden does not have a lot of buildings to work through, and that's another reason why I delayed the Warden a little bit. The Flame Flinger has got a lot more to work on. The Grand Warden is going to be able to go through these buildings pretty quickly. There's a super wall break to get into that compartment with the mortar, just how I talked about. And now I've got these buildings right in here that need to go down because I don't want any of my troops wandering over there. And so I'm thinking about getting those troops down. You can see the Warden now is getting targeted by that ground expo and now also that other ground expo. See, and that's why I am worried about I actually lose the Warden ability. The freeze comes down too late. And I'm trying to get these building. Oh, that residual damage takes down that storage. The queen goes down to help with the pathing. And here I come in with the main troops and rage up the troops. Going in, I put the jump down to get access to those expos and the eagle. And the town hall compartment is going down. Super bowlers actually did quite a bit of damage in that town hall compartment with the triple bounces. And the super bowlers are just crushing through that center of that base. The lava pups pop, and the poison down for that. And the royal champion I put on the short side on the queen, which is a little bit unusual that I'm putting the royal champion over there, but the royal champion almost didn't survive the queen either. But there's not many defenses around that royal champion right now. So that definitely helped. The queen and the warden is battling the king over there. I had to freeze the king just to be able to get through the king there. But the queen does save her ability. And the royal champion is staying alive just because there's not very many defenses left. And I did make a mistake here. I should have put that jump down way sooner. For some reason, I wasn't letting the queen get through that wall. I just didn't. I think that I at the time I didn't realize. I'm like, hey, I got another jump left. And then before I know it, all the defenses are down. The royal champion is still alive, and I can't. It's hard to believe because going with the queen there, the royal champion lost so much health, and I actually had to go to ability. But that just goes to show how strong this army is. And interesting that it actually worked out to go at the town hall with the Flame Flinger in the corner there.